Hey, what is up, guys? It's Surely King Gaze here in the Super Ninja channel today, giving you guys a review on One Piece episode 592. And this was a really great episode. It was a good episode, and I really enjoyed it. Now, basically, what I myself entitled this episode to be called Cool Yeti Brothers, Yeti Cool Brothers, or how you want to say it, but it truly is pronounced Yeti Cool Brothers. The Yeti Cool Brothers Invade. And the reason I say that is because if you guys do not know, the Yeti Cool Brothers are basically in cahoots with the Master. Master sees a clown, Law, Monet, etc., etc. And he's basically, they have to basically kill all the Straw Hats and leave one alive, and that's Frankie, because you know Frankie, he has a body that was kind of like, I wouldn't say built by Vegapunk, but has some of Vegapunk parts in it. And Master the Clown, he's interested, so he doesn't want to kill Frankie off yet. He just want to examine his body. So yeah, that pretty much happens. But to start at the beginning of this episode, we have the kids. They're still sleeping. Brownbeard sleeping by the gas that Usopp has created. And actually, Usopp, Robin, and Luffy have left the building. The reason why they left the building because they were going out to go find, I guess, Kinemon's torso, or you know, just going out to find something. And while they're there, you know, Frankie, aka and Nami, and Sanji, aka Chopper, are actually, you know, trying to help the kids and whatnot. And then we see Brownbeard. Now, there was a death in here. Brownbeard did die by the Cool Yeti brothers and whatnot, and I thought that was actually very sad. That happens a little bit later on within the episodes. Yeah, that was definitely a sad death, you know, but I'll talk about that a little later on within this review. So basically what happened is we see the members of G5, and the members of G5, you know, Smoker, Tashigi, like, it's weird that I like Tashigi better because, I mean, her boots, I think her boots are bigger than Robin's. I mean, I don't know who looks better. Like, I don't know about you guys, but I like brunettes, so Robin and Tashigi for the fucking win. So I don't know who really looks better, but I feel like if I say I like Tashigi, I'm gay because it's actually Smoker, kind of. I mean, you guys get what I'm saying, but yeah, they basically arrive. I don't think they see the Yeti Cool Brothers. I don't think they see them. If they do, then oh fuck. But I think they just stopped for a second. Wait, cause they were walking and they get stopped. Oh yeah, they hear some like noise, like some destruction there. I guess they're running and whatnot. But the most interesting part within this episode, in my opinion, is when Master Caesar Clown, Monet, and Law are talking, and Monet is just telling, you know, Caesar Clown the facts, like, you know, everything about this nigga, to the point where it's just like, nigga, how the fuck do you know all this shit, you know? And I can tell that's pissing off Law to the bone. I can definitely tell, like, because, like, I mean, think about it, like, she just, like, telling all this nigga business, like, she doesn't give a fuck. Like, she was saying, like, oh yeah, you were in cahoots with the Straw Hat crew, mainly Luffy and Sabadi and Marineford, you know, telling your abilities of you have the oak fruit, and you're a surgeon, you know, you just pussied your way into the Marine so you could be warlord, all this shit. And next you know, Caesar Clown was like, what bitch? Like, pick all this gun, like, what bitch? You in cahoots with the Straw Hat crew 2 years ago? You didn't tell me? Oh shit, you gotta die tonight. And Law, the one thing I like about Law in this arc is just this nigga just, this is what he basically saying. You know, this is what he basically saying. Dog, if you don't get that motherfucking gun out of my face, I swear to God, I will do room, and I will take your fucking heart, put it with her heart, and then I will slice your motherfuckers up. Don't let me do it. That's basically what he's saying. But he was basically pleading his case, saying, you know what? I gotta stay here. All right, I have to. You know what I'm saying? You know, will be the reason for me not to stay here. You know what I'm saying? And he was just like saying, like, if the G5 members and some other Marine animals, whoever, come over here, that'll ruin it for me and whatnot. And he was basically saying the reason why he wants to stay here. And Caesar Clown was like, all right then. And then this is Law, basically what he's saying. This is what I heard. This is what I saw. This is what I heard. He was like, that's right, bitch. That's right. That's right. I'm like, okay, Law, I see you putting down the law in the new world. Woo. I'm joking. So yeah, I thought that was pretty interesting. But the most interesting thing they actually said is, Law said, "You can't tell no one I'm here, even Joker." Now, guys, you guys and gals who are only anime watchers, that name is gonna be so motherfucking relevant as the story progresses in the anime. Remember that name. Remember that name, because that name will be very, 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 very relevant. Like Joker. Remember that. I mean, not Joker. Like Joker is an easy name to remember. Like Joker playing cars or Joker Batman. Just remember the name. It's gonna be very relevant, and you're gonna be like, "Who the fuck is Joker?" Remember that name. But you guys want to know,
spoil alert, spoil alert.
Joker is none other than, drum roll please,
Doflamingo. Spoil alert over.
For you guys that actually are only anime watchers, there's a reason why I said Joker name is going to be relevant as this arc progressed in the anime. And yeah, I won't say the name again because there's no spoilers. Just go back, rewind Invade. It's just like a little bit, and you know, you will see who Joker truly is. But I mean, as to you right now, if you don't know, it could be 1 million people, but it's only one person, and it's actually, nah, it's gonna be hard. You're gonna be surprised to a certain extent. You're gonna be surprised, and then the events that are caused, you know, for Joker, you know, whoever. But yeah, after that moment was done, I like I said, that was the most interesting moment. Yeah, and then we just get more of the Yeti cool brothers and whatnot, and you know, they're just destroying shit, and like they got big huge feet, and I automatically assume, like, are you related to Bigfoot? Like, for real, like, tell me right now, like, nigga, I don't, you know, are you related to Bigfoot? Because if you are related to Bigfoot, then shit, you related to Bigfoot. Bigfoot is real. That's what I'm saying. But yeah, and so they basically find out where all the Straw Hats are, and they're just using their big fat ass guns to, you know, the Straw Hat crew, and you know, all the kids and Brownbeard, and you know, once they come in, there's this the names are Rock, and Scotch. And before they come in, Brownbeard's talking about how he never seen them, and he claims that he doesn't know that much information about them, but he's telling them what their names are, what they do, all this, that, and the other. So it's quite a bit of information. And they should, you know, he said, like, yeah, they came to save me. And as soon as he said that, Scotch, I believe, had the gun right to his face. This big ass nigga. And it was like, it was weird because this nigga, he was just so silent. Like, nobody hurt this motherfucker. He had the gun to his face. He was like, "You're on my kill list too." And I was like, oh. And Brownbeard, he just started busting in tears. He was just like, what? And he just started, there was like flashbacks, and I thought it was great use of flashbacks. He started flashbacks of Master and Law, how Law gave him some feed and Master fixed them up. And it was just so sad to a certain extent. It was sad. And the events for Brownbeard, you know, I ain't gonna say it, but the events for Brownbeard that's going later to come, it just really makes you think, like, damn, like, you know, he could have been, you know. So I loved it. I loved Brownbeard's death. It was really, really nice, and it was enjoyable. And it was really, really sad, in my opinion, that he just started busting out of tears, because he truly did care for Master. But when he heard Master, his own voice saying, "Oh yeah, kill Brownbeard," you know, kill that dude, that nigga with the beard. He didn't even really remember his name. He had to like think a whole bunch. I thought that was like really suckish. And, you know, it sucks because, you know, he loved Master. He just always talked about him, this, that, and the other. You know, there's like flashbacks how he was a security guard and all this good stuff. And, you know, it was really, really sad. So then like, these Yeti cool brothers, they have no sympathy at all. Like, this nigga said, "Shut the fuck up, bitch." Shot that nigga. I thought it was one time, all right, good. This nigga, boo, 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 just kept shooting nigga. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, they have no sympathy, and you know, they're like a violent group of like people. Like, damn, like they have no, like, this nigga just kept shooting him. And then we see Brownbeard go to the ground, and as Luffy, Usopp, and Robin are walking, they hear a noise, and they're like, oh shit, it's coming back to my place. And then Luffy used hockey all day, hockey all night. Luffy, he sees hockey, uses hockey to basically see who the people actually are when they, you know, in their little hideout, and he sees that they're two big, huge, humongous people. And so yeah, that's what happens. And I really thought that was cool. So Luffy goes there, and you know, the cool Yeti brothers are already fucking up shit. Like, they went as soon as Luffy get there, Luffy gets hit back, and the Yeti cool brothers take Frankie. Because if you guys don't know, in the beginning of the review, I said the master actually wants Frankie because Frankie has some Dr. Vegapund's body within him and stuff like that. So he takes it out, and they basically take Frankie, and they said, let's have a cool time, a nice cool time fighting the Straw Hats. And I'm like, no, don't ever fucking say that again. Fucking weirdo. So I'm pretty sure in the next episode we're gonna see some battles between the Straw Hat crew and the Yeti Cool brothers. And also I really want to see what's happening with Zoro, Brook, and Nami, aka Sanji, because they were actually knocked down by the Yeti Cool brothers. I want to know how the fuck they got knocked down, because one half, or actually like 1/3 of the monster trios there. So these motherfuckers should, Zoro should at least do something, you know what I'm saying? And on top of that, the Yeti Cool brothers I don't know fuck it. Okay. Brook, he uses ice, and the Yeti Cool brothers, like, they're both in their own territories where it's like ice and snow and it's cold weather. So, so how the fuck Brook and them get down? That's what I don't understand. No, I don't fucking know. But yeah, that's what happened. I really want to see what's happening with them, and I want to see if they ever do find Kinemon's torso, because apparently he needs it to live. So the final part of this episode, we have Law actually killing, or basically slicing, his own from Punk Hazard and whatnot. And I'm thinking, oh shit, something's gonna happen with Law, because it was like the people in the yellow and whatnot, they actually work for the master. So Law's gonna do some vicious shit to the point where he's gonna betray the master. But yep, that pretty much was it. Hope you guys enjoyed. King Gaze is out of here. Please tell me in the comment section below, what did you guys think of this review of this episode? What was your favorite part of this episode? And are the cool Yeti brothers cool as fuck?